Xbox One had quite a prolific catalog since its launch, and because of that, choosing the best Xbox One games is quite a difficult task. But don't worry, because we already did it for you. In today's video, we've got a list of the top 10 best Xbox One games in 2022. In our top Xbox One games, you will find both exclusive games for the Microsoft console and third parties. Popular sagas are represented in this ranking of Xbox One games with titles like Gears of War 4 or Grand Theft Auto 5. What do you need to know? Before we begin, subscribe to my channel and smash the bell icon to get tuned. Let's start. For the preparation of the list of best Xbox One games, we have taken into account not only those exclusive to the platform itself, there is also room for some cross-platform titles that will be easily recognizable to you. For this reason, some of the games included in this ranking of top games for Xbox One S and X, you can also find among the best PlayStation 4 games. And are talking about some of these are also among the best games in history. 10. Resident Evil 2 Remake. Capcom has reinvigorated the Resident Evil saga with different moves. The first was the releases of Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil 8. Both could easily be among the best Xbox One games, but we've settled on Resident Evil 2 Remake. The remake of the second Resident Evil came to the market to offer you a completely renewed game in terms of graphics and gameplay, but respecting the plot of the original. An unforgettable experience that you must live if you are a fan of zombie games. 9. Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite is the representative of the saga that we have chosen to represent in this top of the best Xbox One games, the shooter of those of a lifetime that supposes the return of the Master Chief, one of the most mythical characters of the video games. This new installment lays the foundations for the future of the franchise that looks more than promising, thanks to a fantastic campaign and brilliant multiplayer. 8. Sea of Thieves. If you are one of those who is waiting impatiently for Skull and Bones, the game that we show you next will liven up your wait. This is Sea of Thieves, a pirate video game developed by Rare for Xbox One and PC. Loading Video, the company itself, defines Sea of Thieves as a shared adventure game where groups of players will meet on their adventures. They can form alliances or face each other. As a pirate, you will need to complete voyages with different trading companies to become the king of the seas. 7. Quantum Break. Quantum Break is the work of Remedy, also the creators of the successful Control. This action and adventure game will put you in the shoes of Jack Joyce and Paul Serene, who have acquired abilities that allow them to manipulate time after undergoing a failed experiment. Quantum Break is a very cinematic title that has very entertaining action scenes, but what stands out the most about the video game is its narrative, especially its elaborate. Quite an experience to put yourself under the control of its protagonists. 6. Gears of War 4. Gears of War 4 is the first one exclusive to be among the best video games on the console. This first-person shooter was released in 2016 and is part of a mythical saga from which it is also difficult to select just one. The fourth installment of Gears of War takes place 25 years after Gears of War 3 and features a darker and more mysterious story. In this way, the Coalition, the study in charge of its development, sought to return to its origins, and it worked for them. 5. Elden Ring. Although most of Miyazaki's works deserve to be on the top of Xbox One games, at Rome's we have opted for the most recent one, Elden Ring. It is an open-world soul-like that breaks the established patterns so far in the genre. Many enemies and final bosses that will be a real challenge, an open world with many corners and dungeons to explore, and a story to discover are the main plots of Elden Ring. That's impressive. 4. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. The Witcher 3 also occupies one of the prominent positions in our list of the best One games, and it is that the work of CD Projekt is a great video game that puts an end to the adventures of the famous sorcerer Geralt of Rivia as he desperately searches for Ciri, his former pupil. The game, based on the literary universe created by the Polish writer Andrzej Sapkowski, has also had its adaptation thanks to Netflix, which published the series The Witcher in 2019. In any case, an RPG that every fan of the world of video games must play no matter what. 3. Red Dead Redemption 2. Another essential game for Xbox One. and any other console is Red Dead Redemption. The title, also from Rockstar, has one of the best scripts in video games and is among the best sellers in the video game industry. Set at the end of the 19th century, RDR2 will put you in the shoes of Arthur Morgan, a member of the Dutch van der Linde gang like John Marston. You will live the last blows of the Wild West reflected in this mythical group in a story full of betrayals and, above all, action. 2. Grand Theft Auto 5. Without a doubt, Grand Theft Auto 5 should be at the top of the best games for Xbox One. The Rockstar title is the clear definition of intergenerational gaming, since it is available for PC, Xbox 360, Xbox One, Xbox Series, £3, PS4, and PS5. Nothing more and nothing less. GTA 5 is positioned as one of the most prominent games in all video game rankings, and it is that the Rockstar title is excellent. Hundreds of millions of copies sold that make it one of the best-selling games in history attest to this. 1. Forza Motorsport 7. Forza Motorsport 7 is the best driving game on the console, so it must be among the best Xbox One games, without a doubt. This car simulator from the successful saga is exclusive to Xbox One and PC. Unfortunately, Forza Motorsport 7 has been removed from the Xbox Store and cannot be purchased digitally. If you want to enjoy it, you must resort to the second-hand market. Finally, in all, some 1,030 Xbox One games were released during the years the console was alive. We remember that it was discontinued by Microsoft to favor the manufacture of the Xbox Series. Although it is difficult to choose between all of them, if we have to recommend an Xbox One game, we opt for Forza Motorsport 7. I hope you liked this video. If you did, kindly click the like button and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to smash the bell icon to get notified. See you in the next video. Thanks.